Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are already subscribing to my channel, thank you so much. If you are new here, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Alright, so I've had a little bit of a weird college journey so far. I graduated high school in 2018, and in 2018 I started at GCU. GCU is Grand Canyon University, if you guys don't know what that is, here in Arizona, and it is one of the Christian universities, and that was the reason I went there too, just because it's one of the highest ranking universities we have here in the state. I took a semester at Grand Canyon University, but then I decided that I was going to join the military. The second semester I took off. I ended up taking off a year to go to BMT and to go to tech school. Ultimately, I didn't get back to school until 2019. In 2019, when I went and started to, really get back into school, it was tough because I had already decided that I was going to do the transfer program instead of the program that I was doing already, which was just the 4-year program to get your degree. I was Googling a bunch of things that I really wondered about when you transfer to a university, especially if you've already got credits from another university that you need to transfer within the system. That is really easy. All you need is to get your transcript, an official copy of your transcript from the university you're trying to transfer from, and get it sent to the university that you're trying to go to, and they will calculate which credits count and which ones are just going to be electives. I enrolled at Glendale Community College. When you enroll at Glendale Community College, it's the same thing as when you enroll at a university. You have to take a placement exam unless your transcript pretty much tests you out of those subjects and you can just be enrolled in the classes you need, which was me. I didn't need to take the placement test again because I had already took one for Phoenix College, but because they're two different community colleges, the scores don't count toward each other. You have to take one per university or community college that you try to attend to. My advisor ended up just letting me know, your GPA qualifies you to just enroll in the classes you need, so you don't have to take the placement test. The first year, it was really confusing because no one really tells you how to get started and no one explains to you step by step what you got to do. It's my 3rd year now to see. It took me longer than 2 years to get my AA from GCC because I changed my major. My first thing I really wanted to do was psychology, but I want to do counseling, the counseling side of psychology. And when I signed up through the program, that's what I thought I was enrolled in. It turned out that I was not enrolled in a counseling degree. When you go and you sign up for your major, you really have to be specific about what you want and what your career choice is, because a psychology degree is different than a counseling degree, and I did not know that at the time, but I'm telling you now, a counseling degree is different than a psychologist degree. I am about a year in now before I realized that most of the classes I had taken already weren't even towards my degree because I was not in the degree plan that I wanted to be in. I called and schools are busy and it's just super busy lines, especially because COVID was just happening. So I ended up just doing a lot of research on a bunch of universities' websites to figure out what was the actual major I wanted to be in, and I figured out that that was counseling and psychology with an emphasis in substance abuse, and I enrolled myself into that program. I already knew that I wanted to transfer to a university. My first thing was to figure out, now that I'm in a different major, is that still going to transfer to a university the same way it would have before? I got to figure out what new classes I have to take and which classes that I took before don't count towards the new degree plan. And it was sad to say that a lot of the classes that I took in my psychology courses did not count towards my counseling courses. Now I'm almost a year in and I have to pretty much start over from scratch. I enroll in what is called the MAP program. When I first joined community college, my advisor told me about the MAP program, but when I heard science inside the MAP program, I really didn't want to do it. I'm just not a math whiz, okay? Math is not my gist, and I just didn't want to take that many math courses. But later on found out that that was exactly the program I was supposed to be enrolled in. If you are in school, if you have taken school, if you have been in any kind of university or college, you know how much work and how much self-discipline it really takes to go to college. And I'm already a year from getting my degree plan, and now I found out that I have to start over, and I just didn't want to do it. I was really upset when I found out that I had to start over. In the MAP program, you take a certain number of credits at a community college of your choice, just depending on how many they take. Usually they take 60 to 90 credits as transfer credits to another university towards your 4-year degree. ASU has a program through Glendale Community College. That's what I signed up for. That's how I figured out what were the remaining, or what were the new credits I needed to be able to graduate, or at least to transfer over to ASU, because they give you a degree plan, and on that degree plan it pretty much lays out your whole degree. Let me tell you, these 5 things, these 5 things that I really wanted to mention that I wish I knew before or during, or even the fact that I didn't have to figure it out by myself. I just really wish I knew these things about transferring to a university before I did it. So the first that I really wish I knew was to coordinate your degree plan between the university and the community college. You might think that you are taking the courses you need, but you're not, and it backtracks you and a significant amount. If you really want to avoid last minute having to take extra courses, or having some courses not count towards your degree plan, take the time to sit down with your counselor and talk and figure out, is this the degree plan I want to be in? Because it's going to save you a lot of money and it's going to save you a lot of time. The second important thing that I really wish I knew was that all of the universities do not take all of your credits. They only take 60 to 90 credits, and they have to be meeting the requirements that's on your degree plan. The other courses that you take that did not count will only count as electives. The third thing that I really wish I knew before getting started on this transfer program is that for your FAFSA, you have to elect every single college or university that you're planning on attending. I ended up having to enroll in multiple different universities to complete off my associates, and I was really worried because I was wondering, I've already submitted my FAFSA for 2021-2022. I don't know if I can go back. How am I going to get the money for this class if I can't get them onto my FAFSA? Well, you can go back and edit your FAFSAs, and the awesome thing about FAFSA is that you only have to go back and edit the school portion. So once you add your universities and save it, it'll be done. You don't have to re-sign all the documents or go every single page through and through to be able to resubmit your FAFSA. The fourth thing I wish I knew before starting my degree program is that when you join a transfer program, you will graduate with 2 degrees. I didn't want to do the MAP program originally because I thought that I would just be pretty much making a 4-year plan into a 5-year plan for 1 degree, but that is not the case. Through ASU's MAP program specifically, you will receive 2 degrees. One associate, another degree, which is going to be your BA at ASU once you graduate ASU. The 5th and final thing I wanted to tell you guys about the transfer program, which I think is the most important, is that you do want to apply for scholarships. I understand that there are billions and billions of scholarships out here that you can use to fund your degree. The scholarships, some of them require essays, some of them do not require essays. Throughout the years, I've applied and been granted several scholarships from 2018 all the way until now. If money is something that you are worried about as far as going to school, if that is a reason that you are choosing not to enroll in school, apply for some scholarships, apply for FAFSA. I know everyone's not eligible for FAFSA, but there's a scholarship somewhere in this whole world that you can find that will fund your degree. You just got to put in the effort and you have to put in the time so you can get your life on the right track. I'm excited to get mine on the right track. I hope you are excited to get yours on the right track, and I really hope you enjoyed these couple of facts. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video with me. I know this one was a little more educational than my other videos. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I, Miss HeRRshey, posts a new video.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.